Hi, Indy here. Just going for a walk in my neighborhood today. The sun is finally out, which has been much needed. We've had so many gray days lately, which, to be honest, has kind of been affecting my mood. And it's been freezing cold out. Right now, I think we're at about 20 degrees. So I figured I'd bundle up and go on a walk. So I just had to stop and take off my micro spikes. I thought that it would actually be helpful because a lot of the roads that have not been cleared are pretty icy, or at least they were really icy the other day. But with the sun out today, things have warmed up and melted and it's not so treacherous. So walking with my micro spikes on the asphalt was not ideal. But anyway, I just wanted to come on today and share something. Typically, I like to be pretty positive. I don't like to necessarily talk about a lot of negative things, but at the same time, I really just like to be authentic and real and, show when things are down. But there's something that's been on my mind for a while. And I don't know if it's just like a midlife crisis thing. I mean, I am in my mid 40s, or if it's just maybe due to like some sort of seasonal depression. Not that I have depression, but just, maybe the downs with related to the season. Here in Indiana, I mean, during the winter, it is gray most days. Days like today are very rare. So try to take advantage of it when it's nice like this and get outside and get some vitamin D. And anyway, but I've just been struggling with this whole concept of how I live my life to where I feel the most fulfilled, and how that's balanced with like responsibilities. As I mentioned, I'm mid 40s. I have 2 teenage daughters, and I spend a lot of my time dedicated to them, going to their sporting events, and now I'm sorry to cut off, but it's an icy area and I hope that I don't fall being distracted. You can see the road here. It's not nice. But anyway, like during their sporting seasons, I would never take time off, go on any trips, because I just don't want to miss their sporting events. It means too much for me, and I know that they really appreciate the fact that I show up, and I love it too. I mean, it's not even just doing it because of them, but I really enjoy it. So there's big chunks of the year that I just can't get away. And in addition to that, I have a full-time job, and I mean, I have decent vacation days, but I can't get away for 5-6 months of the year to do like a full through hike like I would enjoy or dream of. And I hope that someday can become a reality. So I'm trying to find this balance of being able to do multiple adventures, trips that fuel my soul, all while still, working a full-time job, being a mom. And right now, it's not been working. Like I said, I've been feeling a little down, and I just dream about, what trips I can go on, what adventures I can do. But then the reality of how do I make that happen, it isn't quite so clear. Sorry about that. I had to switch hands and put my glove on my other hand. My fingers were freezing. I don't think it's good to be out in this weather completely exposed for too long. So, but anyway, what I'm struggling with is just how do I do these adventures that fuel my soul while I have these other responsibilities. And right now, my life has kind of been where I'm able to get away for the summers. I do, trips every summer, and I love those. And if you watched my About Me and kind of hiking plans for 2025, you saw that I will be going on another hike this summer, but I'm finishing the CT. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But I want to do other things as well. I want to get out on other adventures. And in Indiana, there aren't a lot of places that kind of fuel what I'm looking for. So I guess what I'm just asking is if anyone has any guidance or advice, what it is that you do when you aren't able to get away for extended periods of time, or how you are able to manage that even. Because like I said, right now it's not working. And I'm also kind of faced with this, I know it's not a midlife crisis, but it's like, okay, I'm in my mid 40s and I only have so much life left. And I want to make sure that I'm living that life to its fullest. I have so many things I want to do, so much I want to accomplish, so many places I want to travel. And I feel like I have a very limited amount of time, not because of my age, just in general. And I guess I'm fearful that I'm going to run out of time. I don't know. I know this is a little bit of a negative video, but I feel like I'm definitely not the only one that is feeling the same way. And so I'm just curious what people do. I mean, people that live in the mountains or close to areas where they can kind of get out and go on little mini adventures regularly, I think it's definitely a lot easier for you. But for people that live further away, what do you do? So I know I've asked that question quite a few times now, but if you could just maybe put in the comments, I would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions, and let's figure out, you know, maybe even together we can help one another be able to go on the most adventures that we want to. Oh, almost slipped again there. So I know that was a little bit of rambling today, but it's just been on my mind and I wanted to share. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening, and always, thanks for all of your support. Bye.